to F1 2017, sorry. Recently, episode 1 hasn't gone very well, so we're gonna try it on this one. And it's to do with the introductions. I've just recently found out you cannot use it, which I'm surprised at. But it's not gonna stop me from doing videos. I'm just gonna stick to no, God, that's my own video playing in my mic. Sorry about that. It's not going to stop me from doing it, but like I said, what we're going to do is on my actual character. We're going to be racing with McLaren Honda. Like for my main, well, for like my driver, and for the other driver I made, obviously you can choose your driver, like male or female. So we've created another one. She's racing for Sauber, which obviously, as you can see, I'm on round 1 Australia practice 2. So what I was doing is hey, welcome Bingus Khan. I encountered a problem with first video about the things for the introduction to tracks, like you can't have it, so I've got to skip it. And I didn't know until I got an email saying, look, you can't have it. Pretty much. Like I was saying, we're on practice 2 with Sauber. And we've done 3. Well, so far I've done 3 of the sessions to get the resource points. So let's get into it. If it starts thingy, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout every single video, so it is gonna get a bit repetitive and boring about it. But reasons.
Got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. To that end, sorry, just a second.
Alright, so sorry about it being quiet.
It's important. I'm in the middle of something.
Oh look, and I'm in this.
Right.
Oh, his name's Chris. Hey, we're both called Chris.
Have Sarah reset the simulation.
That's gonna be confusing. Like if I end up
As I was saying,
doing it with mine.
set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that you collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good.
I'm also really sorry about it being quiet.
Like you've seen just now. When that
Even
happens,
for me, that's quiet.
additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
Right, can we pause? Yes, we can. Audio. We'll put up to 8, and then I'll drop the volume down on my soundbar to 4. So, well, put it to 5. So that was fine. Right, so let's look at the laptop. So we're at the very, very bottom. So engine wise, we are the lowest, one of the lowest. Reliability, what are we? It hasn't said. So chassis, we are the worst. So we are the worst team for this. So what's that? Chassis upgrade. Oh, so that stops them from failing. Oh, so that basically reduces the cost of them. We'll develop that. Oh, yes, I do know best. Aerodynamics, we are the worst. So, what's that? That's the front wing, that's the rear wing. We'll put that on, we'll develop the front wing. So, by the next race, we will be equal to McLaren Honda overall. But we've still got this session to go, so we've got the next couple of sessions to go anyway. So we can earn a little bit more. Oh, no. Right, so we'll use the custom setup. I'll do it this way. Right, then I shall go to session. Look at that. So we've done 2. So I just need to do qualifying thing. So throughout this session, I'm going to be doing these 3. So I'm guessing this stream is going to be fairly long. So we'll do fuel saving. We'll drive out so we can get used to the car again. And this time we haven't got an error with like the gloves and stuff. So overall performance on this game is good. Just my friend texting. Let's go get back. So in the first episode I did, which currently is going through a dispute, but anyway, in the first maybe half hour, well, first like 50 minutes of the episode I was doing time trial, or probably like first half an hour doing that time trial, getting used to the game and getting used to the car and figuring out a setup which works for this track. So we tweaked about with a setup. We found like the right one that I'm wanting for this track. And it's so far been good, and I've also used it on other tracks as well. It seems to hold up fairly well. I don't think I'm gonna make the time, or am I? No, I don't think we're gonna do it in the first lap. So I need to keep that up but also enough to give us like enough fuel. Oh. Worst place to do it probably on this straight. So I don't know if we're going to be able to oh, what? Nice. We didn't do a perfect one. But I know what we can do. We can just return straight to garage. So we only got 30 out of 50.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
So we can try the qualifying pace. Just having a pot noodle again. Oh, A stealth. So you're the same. I think you're 2 levels lower than me. I think, Bingus. I think.
All personnel be aware, car leaving.
So they want me higher than 19. Well, they want me to get the target lap time for 19. I think we might end up being able to get into the top 10. So when I did the first practice, I was actually in the top 10. I think I was like either 7th or 8th. So we're gonna we'll not use as much fuel for now. Oh, now we'll move on to standard because we're near end. Now we'll move to rich. Excuse me. So they want me to be a 134. Oh my god, I hate this. Right, so start it back from here. There we go. Managed to be able to keep it good enough. So they want us to be 134.1. Apparently target place is 17th there. Oh wow, 5th. Oh my god. So possibly the first race we are going to be near enough in it to win it. And we're going we're going even faster. In first sector. Oh, we're taking a sign with post with us, I mean. Oh, for Christ's sake. That's because I weren't paying attention. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind helping. I think what I'm going to be doing though for a while is maybe doing F1 a lot more, because like one of the games I actually like playing. Jesus. So you one new game higher than me. Well, I'm at new game plus 2. Well, you can call it new game plus 2 since I'm at gaming. So that's one more session done.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 31.2.
Nice. So we need to do the race strategy, and before we do that, I'm gonna quickly eat some of my pot noodle. So we're back in like about a couple of minutes, maybe.
We're 17th in the speed trap, 186.5 miles per hour.
Well, that's fascinating, isn't it? That we're 17th in speed trap. Ah, fair enough. Any particular reason why you're gonna dentist? Like, you going for braces or something, or is it just like a general checkup? I'm sorry, Massa. Go on. So we need to talk Target score of 30. Is it worth letting them go? They were a Mercedes, so yeah. Oh, too wide. So I'll turn it to rich. We'll burn through this fuel. I think what it's trying to get us to do is get a decent lap time, I think is what it's wanting us to do. Oh, I thought we were going a bit too wide in that. Obviously we was about right. I also have a quick look at the comment when like I'm gonna straight or something where I'm not gonna like crash. Excuse me. Okay then, that's a little bit weird. We are 4 seconds quicker than the time they set. Oh lovely. So I think oh, I know what I've got to do. It's got to be consistent. Jesus Christ. So if you've had it for 17 years, I'm guessing you're about between 25 to 30. So like late 20s. Mid to late 20s. I'm guessing anyway. But then again, you could be the same age as me. And I'm 22. I'm going to change my guess from mid-20s to late 20s. I'm going to say around my age, so from like 22 to 30, so like the full length of the 20 like age gap. That's what I'm guessing anyway. And I hope I'm right on that. That you're between 22 and 30. So I've got enough time for 2 more laps. Like I said in my first episode, obviously you two weren't here. What I was saying is the controls for this is actually pretty good. Because they've added force feedback properly to the controller. I ain't got it turned up too high, but I do have it turned up a little bit. I hope it's gonna be too high, I don't know, just... So this is basically like a little taster what the actual career is going to be like, but I think I might like alternate between each driver. So like do so many races as one driver, like 1 week, and then alternate onto the other like for the next week, and do a full week. No, I'm not going to box this lap. I'm going to finish this lap. Are we still going to beat it? Yeah. you think that's gonna let us last until the pits? So it's like 1 per second. We're literally around the corner. Well, so we basically did that last bit on a last slither of fuel that was still in the engine. So we've practically perfected everything. The only thing that I haven't done is that one. So we'll accelerate time till it's done, see where we are. Oh, we're 5th. So we're only 1.1 seconds away.
Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
And where's our teammate? Really? Our teammate is 4, is 20th, which is last. We're up in 5th. We're in the top 5. We're in the top 5 cars, and we've got the slowest car. Well, the second slowest car. That's weird. Actually, let's... Yeah, we'll have to go back into... So we are looking good for qualifying to be in the top 5 cars for the race. Fingers crossed we can do it. Fingers ready to... Oh. So we've got 558 resource points. So we've basically passed the entire R&D, or as you want to call it, research and development up to what we're supposed to have. So where are we? Oh, current reputation. McLaren Honda currently want me. Followed by Force India. Followed behind by Mercedes, Ferrari and Williams. Then it's Renault. Then Red Bull. Then Haas. And then Toro Rosso. Right, can we do another upgrade? That's 500, so what's that? Increased durability of all parts as well as gearbox by 10%. So that's going to be done by China, so that's going to be done the next race. So what's that? Complete 15 practice programs with perfect score. We've done 4. Oh, cool. So, let's go into practice 3. And practice 3 is where the cars are dialed up more. And have more performance. So
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
right, so they've had 11 laps. They've got 11 laps left. They've got 13. They've got 14. They have 19. So stick with the tyres they give us. So we'll drive out. We are the third car on the track, so what I'm going to do is slowly take his time. In the first, well, on this lap. So and also try not to take too much wear out of the tyres. Wow, we can actually almost overheat the brakes, so then we get we'd get a brake failure. Ooh, they're too hot. So here we go, set. We are now going to start setting lap time, or a lap time, to see where this fares us against the AI. So, Bingus Khan, how are you today? And also, how are you today as well, Stealth? If you're both watching. And we are going to set the fastest time. See if we can set another one. 1:31.7. Should be able to get another quicker time than that. Just about how much you can push yourself to limit, or push the car to limit, really. I'm hoping we can do another quicker time. So we're 2/10 quicker. Three tenths, 4. Oh. So we're just gonna take a steady out lap to go at pits. So there's still 5 places. Yes, okay, I'm coming in the pits. Excuse me, so there's probably about 5-6 places between me and Pascal. So oh shit. Someone news just followed me on Twitter. That's a bit weird. We'll have a look at the screen when it puts us back in.
Our best lap so far is a 1:31.3.
Alright, so well, that's looking promising, I think. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, let's talk about this track. Oak Park has a lot of tricky high-speed corners. Turn 1 is a good example, and also the left, right through 11 and 12, where you need to be as daring as you can with the entry speed.
Right, we'll let it go. So we dropped down to 3rd. Oh, we've dropped to 4th, 5th. We're going to stay there. Nope, 6th, 7th, 8th. We're going to stay there. Oh no, we've gone to 9th. 11th. We'll do a flying lap. Well, that were a bit pointless.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Raikkonen, Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
So we'll continue to the qualifying session. So we gained 22 points.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Right, so who's the rival? So our rival is our teammate. Sue. Oh, got a voicemail.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
They want us to be 19th or higher and beat Pascal. So basically they want us to get one place ahead of Pascal. Lovely. I like how our team is like good job with everything. But we want you to qualify at the very back of the grid. So yeah, good luck. No.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly.
I think we can keep this. Yeah, because they're not there. Right, we'll put setup.
Easy getting into the next qualifying session.
Right, so we'll load our setup. We'll pick tyres. We'll not pick any. We'll just keep them how they are. We'll go to track. So, what we need to do is make sure that we do a perfect lap. Well, perfect, maybe a couple of laps. But I'm only wanting to do one. Maybe one lap. So maximum performance we can use is only in qualifying, and I'm hoping we can do better than what we did before. So if we do 131, I'm presuming we can do maybe a 130. So we can go like a second quicker. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So we are actually not far off first, which is surprising. I think the reason why we're not having as good time with this lap is because we're behind another car. Yeah, it's because we're in slipstream of Magnuson. Whoops. Oh god. Yeah, that's good. Get out of the way. We are literally well over the goal that the team's set. Oh god, I didn't realise we haven't got enough fuel. Right, so got to set up. Where do we put fuel? Do we put fuel in this? Yes, we do. So we'll put 20 kilo in. Should be enough. Keep the tyres on. We'll go for a flying lap. And hope we can pull out an amazing lap. Sod it, we'll just wait in pits. P8, there's 5 minutes left. And oh, P10, are we gonna stay in? Yeah, just. We're just gonna stay in. Alright, so these, I think these must be fresh tyres. Let's have a look. Yeah, brand new fresh tyres, so we shall... We shall set off. Have a quick drink. Oh. So the MG UK is 20% used. So he is hoping we can get actually into the top 10. With the 131 we did, it was saying that we'd get 5th. So we got through Q1. Now we're in Q2. And I'm hoping we can get through Q2 so we can get into top 10. So I'm hoping we can actually beat, well, hopefully get a good time. So that was the 129. We do a 130.9. If you ask me, that's too slow. I don't even think we're actually going to get out of Q2. And then again, we could be lucky and actually get into Q2. Q3, sorry. Well, I think that might have been chances lost there. Yeah. Chance were lost there. If we can gain it back, then great. If not, then there's no point. And we're gonna just have to fast forward the session. Ooh, so close. No. Oh, cut the corner a little bit. No. We're gonna struggle. I think we are at least gonna struggle getting more time. Especially on this set of tyres. Oh, 610 soap. Yeah, 610 soap, and I think we stayed 6th. Can we bring it back? No. What percentage? That 12,965. Right, so what we're going to do, if we have enough time, we are going to chuck on the new, the other new tyres that we've got for Q2, and then we're going to try and set a lap time on them. There's 5 minutes remaining, so we should be able to use them.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.2.
Alright, car set up, it's the same one. So let's drive out. We might be able to fit 2 laps in at the end. So we should, in fairness, be able to pull a better lap time out by the end of the session. Weather forecast.
Repeat that, there's interference.
Weather forecast. Weather report. Weather report. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. There's static over the radio. Say again.
Jeff, you gear. Honestly, we're not going to be able to compete like for a podium position, but if it happens, it happens, and I'll be glad if it happens. I don't understand how worn tyres are quicker than brand new tyres. Then again, game logic. Never argue with game logic. So far I'm seeing green, but I'm not looking at it because I don't want to distract myself. We've gone near enough a second quicker. Oh! And we was P8. That was a good lap. I hope to God we can stay in P5, because then that means we can go in Q3 and go in top 10. And our first race for Sauber, and they've said P19. Now we're a second slow, but P5? Is it actually going to be P5? And yes, it is P5. 129.5 was 4/10 quicker. Than Ricardo. Right, so I'm just gonna nip to the loo and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. So, as you can see by the graphic, we are in Q3. First race, we're in Q3. Middle of the field.
Seem to be having some software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay?
Well done, Sauber. We have an electrical system error. So, is it because of these? And how long's in... So we are basically going to be one of the last few running cars.
To view your current tyre, brake and engine temperatures, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through till you reach the temperature information screen.
So everybody's in the pits at the minute. Alright, so in the top 10 we have 2 Mercedes, we've got 2 Red Bull, we've got 1 Haas, we've got 2 Williams, and we have 2 Ferraris. Oh, and there's us in the Sauber. Anybody going out? No. We can skip the repair, but I want to see what's happening. So we're going to be doing the we're going to have maybe 2-3 laps by the end of the session. So what we need to do is view the setup. Is it 11 laps for that? Yeah. So I'm going to shorten that down to 7 laps. Right, is anybody going out on track? Please tell me everybody else has got this as well. Right, so we've got 20. We'll fast forward to 20 seconds. That'll be enough. Three, two, one. Repair done. Go to track and we'll drive out. I think we might actually be the only car like going out on track. I hope all them have an error as well, like what we did. But it's weird that everyone stayed in pits. Normally everybody would be out setting a lap time, so is there something wrong with the AI? Or are they actually waiting till like the last minute? Jeff thinks we're talking when we're not. Let's restart that lap, well, that bit from here. So, one AI has come out. Make that 2. So they're practically all waiting for the last 5 minutes. Three of the AIs come out onto track. 4. 1:30.2. That's quick. That's as quickest so far. Let's see if we can get quicker. So everyone will be setting a lap time while we're going to be doing our second. So we're 8/10ths quicker, so we are going to have 1:29.4. Lovely. Oh, we've lost his time there. But I hope we can actually make it round with enough time to make one more lap. But 20 seconds might just be able to do it. Oh, that's better. So, we are currently P3. So we're P3.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:29.4.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton and de Sauber. With qualifying complete,
We're on top.
all that
We're on
remains
the
is the main
podium.
event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So we have a Ferrari, a Williams and a Mercedes who didn't set a time. Presuming they went out at the maybe last second. Let's have a look at 29.1, 23.7, 35.5. What's ours? Sector 1 we're matching Ferrari. Sector 2 we're a second off. And then Sector 3 we're slightly matching. What about Mercedes? 129.2. We're matching Mercedes. We're not far off Mercedes in Sector 2. Sector 3 we did a 35.8. 35.6, so we're not far off anyway. Was there like a complete 129.6? Oh, we just made it with them. Alright, so let's advance to the race. So expected position, they changed it from 19th to 20th. We overachieved by 17 positions. Wait, what? No, that don't make sense. Oh wait, yeah we did. It does make sense. I'm just going mad. So we basically beat our teammate in every single sector.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
So championship target is 19th or higher. The goal is 14th or higher, and to beat our teammate. So lovely. Now let's go to laptop. Let's have a look at what we can do. So we've got that going and that. Our engine so far seems to be okay. I think the next update we do after we've done well, when we've got the chassis, the front wing, and then the reliability. We're gonna then start on the engine. It's 1,000 so far. Oh, next thing I could go for is that. And then that'll decrease all them for us. Alright, so if we do that, we'll... Oh, so there's no action, so we could... So we could keep the gearbox, but then swap the entire engine. There's no penalty for that. There's no oh. There's literally... There's literally no penalty, so we could use the first one for the R&D development. Then again, we could probably can keep it. Sod it. We'll keep the engine. I'm not gonna faff about doing that, because we could end up getting a penalty when it's not really needed. Oh, skip that. I forgot about that.
It's out with the old and in with it. With that then, let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have a Sauber, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Massa, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Stroll, and Valtteri Bottas, Kvyat, Grosjean, Sergio Perez, and Ocon, Palmer, Hulkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Stoffel van Dorn, Alonso, and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Well, no. There's gonna be slower cars around. Right, so the one stop is a lot quicker, so we'll keep it 18 laps and we'll pick that strategy. So we'll pick the two-stop strategy. So that's basically pitting on lap 2. Okay. Right, so we'll do lap 6. So we're going to stick with that. Oh, that was who am I racing? Full race update. Full race update. We're only in. I don't think he's grasped. Right, this is auto. So me and Lewis got off to a good start. Ish. Around the outside of Lewis. We've got a few laps to burn. First lap. We've gained a position on Lewis, so all we've got to do now is hold this. Yeah, no, it's a decent start. We only gained one position, but we gained... Right, that's massive though. It's a massive gain we got. Cut corner, whoopsie. So still got basically 3 laps of fuel to burn. I also bet Lewis will like, oh my god, a Sauber has just gone past me. So we've basically held second place for a full lap. And we're going to lose it. More plays like that and we are going to lose second. All we need to do is make sure we're at least out of the 1 second zone. And currently we're 7/10. Oh, and he's closing. The vast speed of the Mercedes is going to catch us. Lovely. He's right on our gearbox. We make a mistake. I also think we've overachieved. I'm very convinced we shouldn't actually be in this position. We literally shouldn't be in this position. Oh, we'll have a look at it. So it's basically pitting now. We're going to stay with current strategy for now. When we did the practice, we actually performed outstandingly well on the harder compound. So it might actually appeal to us in staying with a strategy. And all we need to do is just at least make sure we stay a second ahead of Lewis. If we do that, then we're going to obviously be second on in standings. Even still, a podium finish should be decent enough for us anyway. We're too slow for the Mercedeses and the Ferraris, but I'm surprised we ended up getting second. So they do. He does have DRS, but not actually close enough to be a threat as of yet. Nope. I'm gonna... Oh, Lewis. Why? Oh, no. But at least he's given us a bit of space and I've just screwed that up. Ferrari's too far ahead. We've done well to stay in second for this long. All I hope now is we can get the pace in on the... Hey, welcome back. No, too wide into turn one. That means... Oh, someone's gone off. Someone's gone off in... Bottas is out of the race. Alright, let's go on instant replay and have a quick look. Alright, so we're on board with Bottas, and oh dear. Oh my god, he's lost an engine. Oh god. He lost an engine. He's gonna be very annoyed and slightly pissed. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're there. Welcome back, Bingus. We are... obviously, as you can see, we're in second place. We qualified in third, surprisingly. We gained a place on Lewis. And we are basically just trying his best to keep Lewis behind us. And hopefully get the second place podium. If not, third's, for me, we've been in a Sauber, third's good enough. Just actually getting a point would be fantastic, but the fact that we overqualified and we overperformed means we are going to be like really like pushing. We are going to have to at least That's who we needed. We needed to get back in front of Lewis. We actually needed to like get in front of Lewis. I didn't see what. I literally didn't see what the time were. I'm gonna have a quick look at. I'm gonna have a quick look on my phone. Because that it's too far back. Lap 4, we're on lap 6 I think. I'm just gonna have a quick little look at this to see what our pit stop was. Let's see how fast the pit stop was. I'm presuming it was like a 2 something second pit stop. But to say we got a trophy for it, I think means we did a very, very fast pit. And that's what we needed to do. We needed to get in pits. We needed to change his tyres and set off by doing the manual pit stop. And do it quicker than Mercedes and get back out in front of them. .9 seconds. Could have been quicker. We literally could have been quicker than that, but I think if we were 5 seconds oh goody, so one of our rivals is out. Lewis is catching us very fast since he's literally behind us. So we are in 5th place at the minute. I don't care where Pascal is. All I care about is where Lewis is behind us. And Lewis is within a second. And I think I just screwed up by braking too early. Oh, shit. No, Lewis is going to get us on this on straight. The vast power of the Mercedes catching up, but it's not quite. His car isn't quite there to be on us just yet, and I messed up there. But he's going to have DRS. Let's have a look at where Vettel is. So wow. Vettel's been in and come out. So the next 3 cars ahead of us, we're not actually racing, so we don't have to like deal. Oh no shit, Vettel's the race leader. We're gonna have a very bad time. Yep. All we need to do is hold on to this place. If we can get these, then that means we're good enough. Ooh. Oh, lovely. Up the inside of Palmer, so we've diverted them. All we now need to do is settle down and catch Grosjean now. So what we need to do is put our car into standard for now, until we can see Lewis's name. We're gonna have to fuel save and do it for a very... oh shit. So we are literally going to have to defend, well, not defend, like, be careful on what we're doing, because Lewis is going to catch us up at a vast rate of knots, since he's got a Mercedes powered car. And we have a very, very worn engine, so that's a big play in it. So we've got 2 seconds. And that's gonna cost us a lot. .3 of a second you'd have lost that lap. We've got 5 laps of fuel, and why is that saying we've got excess of that? So we lost half a second there. Lewis is catching us, Vettel's obviously got away. The longer we can keep... No, that's... Lewis is going to catch us massively. Oh, lovely, he's going to be... We need to put it in standard to make sure he can't get us. Luckily that straight isn't long enough for the Mercedes power to overpower us, but this one might actually be long enough. And no, it's not. I think we might actually be able to do it and stay second. I don't think these straights are actually long enough for Mercedes power to overpower our engine. And then again, this one could be. And the next one. Whoa! So Lewis is going to try again, so we need to go defensive. I actually wasn't anticipating Lewis to be this aggressive to try and get second back. We need to save fuel when we can. So save fuel on the back straight, on this, and then the next bit, and this bit. I think if we keep doing that, then we might actually be able to finish in second. And then again, Lewis can just hone in on us like that again. So we've got Mercedes and another Ferrari wanting second place. Lewis is going to do it. I know he's going to. I know he's going to. Oh my god. This could be like the hardest fought place on F1 I've ever done. We make one mistake, we've lost the podium. Like that. That's one mistake that we shouldn't be doing. But they're not that... Lewis isn't that far behind. I've never been so nervous about like second place. My hands are sweating. I'm slightly shaking because of how hard we're fighting for second place that we've held since the first lap. No, I braked too early. No, we're gonna have to defend massively. Or at least gain a bit of traction where the AI can't. Oh no, we've got a problem with MGUK. Shit. That's basically what helps power the engine and uses the fuel and that. I can't. It's telling me to go to mix 2. We're literally like 4 corners from end at race. Well, 2. No, 3. I mean, two more corners and we've got second place. In the second slowest car we've come, and he come out as second. Oh my god, we've got second place in a Sauber. Oh, I held onto that controller for my life. Oh, I think that's the best ever like position I've ever got. I don't care that Vettel won. Oh my god, that was intense.
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There's
What
so
safety
many
car?
factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Oh my god, that was intense.
And celebrate after that fantastic Grand Prix. Here they come, your top 3, out onto the podium.
Oh, love it.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day was Nico Hülkenberg. He did a cracking job moving through the field and just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari moved to the top of the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
I actually love that. They're like, oh yeah, Hülkenberg did a good job. Like, yeah, he only gained 5 places. Yeah, we gained 1, but we held on to second place for 15 laps. 15. And we did the 1 stop as well. That, for me, is an achievement. That is a massive achievement. I think we might do the playthrough on this first, and then we'll do the McLaren Honda. Oh, we got an infraction. That's because of Lewis, that. That's with Lewis going and hitting us. Well, Force India are the ones who want us. Then it's Williams. Then it's McLaren, then it's Renault, and then it's Mercedes. We did 40 laps.
Is this the one?
Indeed it is. And this is Jonathan. He's going to let you drive some of his cars.
Well, not quite my cars, per se. It's a mere detail. You know, I'd really rather be down there racing them myself, to be honest. I'm actually quite handy behind the wheel, but it's the downforce, those lateral Gs, you know? The old neck can't really handle it. So I need a pro. That's where you come in. We run in a bunch of events throughout the year. Time trials, races, all sorts. And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good, and most importantly, bring the cars back in one piece. So consider this a formal invitation. I'll see you at the track.
Now, I'd just like to step into my office. I'd like to go over those contract revisions we discussed.
We're gonna go for the 2006 Renault around the short track. And I'm still slightly shaking from that race, because that race was so intense for me. Yeah, I know I had it in Rich for near enough the entire race, but that's because
Welcome to today's invitational event, where some of the world's finest drivers will be
we had
treated
a
to
very
special exhibition
we've got
of some of the
slightly
sport's
good
most
car, but we've
iconic
got a
cars.
slow one with we've got the worst car in a straight line for aerodynamics. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, I'm used to 2017 car, not this one. Right, I don't particularly like this. Right, let's restart. Right, that's better. Whoops. Oh. He knocked us off the track. And we've done it. So we passed it with flying colours. So we should have all our parts on for this race. But I'm not actually going to take part in this race just yet. That's going to be for the next episode.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Oh, look at that. We've got as points. We've got a. So we've got durability. So this is like for all components for reliability wise. It was fitted first time. So I'll have a look at the laptop. So they're going to be in. Them two are going to be in for the next race. So we've slightly moved up. Oh. So we have gearbox wear. We've got the MGUH. We've got the MGUK. Which I think the next update should be that one. Then we've got electronics. We've got internal combustion, the ICE. We've got the turbocharger. And we've got the energy store. So I think the next two, that's gonna be what we need, is electronics and the MGUK. Which is 56%. So we've got 20% on internal combustion, we've got 35% on the MGUH, 22% on energy store, 33% on turbocharger, and then 22% on electronics. So I think the one that needs mostly looking to first is the MGUK. And if we can earn enough, if we can earn 700, what am I on about 700? 500, another 200, we can purchase the MGUK, and then for the Bahrain Grand Prix we'll have 3 upgrades. And hopefully all 3 of them will like stick. So from there what I'm going to do is leave it there. We had an intense first race. Right, we'll have a quick look on Grand Prix. So start a new one. Modern, Mercedes, we'll pick Lewis. So Bahrain is the 3rd Grand Prix. So if we can... But the thing is with this, we're going to have to use... Rich on the pit straight and the back 2 straights. Well, the main straight, the pit straight, and then the little one up leading up to the big straight. So we're gonna have to look into something with a new set, with a new engine. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is go on the go on to the second engine, or go on to second MG UK. Everything else seems fine, so we'll have a look at all that in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, guys. That has been an intense race that we just did. We're starting, well, we qualified just out of the range of Q1. So we managed to, we just got into Q2. Then we got 5th place for Q3. In Q2 to get into Q3. And then we did an outstanding lap to get into 3rd place. So we got on the podium in qualifying. And then we progressed that, going from the first corner, first 2 corners were okay, but we caught up to Lewis fairly quick. And then we passed him on the straight into the 3rd corner, and from there on we defended 2nd place so hard it was unbelievable. That was the best race of this season so far. Obviously it's the only one, but to me that's the best one. So hope you've enjoyed, guys, and I shall see you guys for the Chinese Grand Prix, which is obviously next episode, so I'll see you there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed.